So this little video here, this is that little Yakima stud colt. I ain't made a video with him in a long time, but you can see his feet are pretty long. After you get them to where you can handle them and they're not too upset, I mean, they don't have to be gentle as a dude horse, but when you get to where you can handle them a little bit and they'll try, then you need to start thinking about preparing those feet for the farrier. It's not your farrier's job to train your horse to pick up its feet. That's your job. And if you can't get that done, well, maybe hire somebody to help you. Anyway, I'm going to show you how I go about it. I don't get in a hurry about nothing out here. And this little guy is making progress, but he's not Grandma's horse yet. But we're going to start preparing him for the farrier. And I'm going to keep this really, really simple. First thing we're going to do is, we've been flagging him and we've been touching him. But if you can't touch him with the flag, here, and basically everywhere, and have him hold his ground. If he's still jumpy about this, don't. And you can see right there, I'm touching that foot, just touching it. And this ain't the place to scare them. We're going to touch both them feet. Go onto the belly here, touch both of them feet. Real simple deal. I'm going to do that on the other side. And we're going to keep these steps really simple. Rub that leg, rub that one. So you basically get them touched all the way around, and it don't scare them. This one still has a tendency to nose you just a little bit. Don't take that personal. Don't be hitting on him. Best way to work on that is if they reach out to touch you, make sure you touch them first. There. Horses can only think of one thing at a time anyway, so if you're touching his face, he's not thinking about his feet. Now you can touch him all over with this. We didn't try to scare him. I don't want to scare him. I'm not going to make him let me. And once again, sometimes I use these tools so that I don't have to get so close, because me being close just adds more pressure that's unnecessary. I used to do this barehanded, then I got old, and it's easier to touch him with the stick than it is to bend over and touch him with my hand, but I will touch him with my hand. Basically, you really want him to stand still here. Because if he won't stand still when you go back there to touch him, he'll move. Then pretty quick you get in a fist fight with him. Well, we all know how that's going to work out. I'm trying to hold his face a little bit away from me, because he does nip just a little, and we're working on that. And now that I can touch him with the flag, and he held his ground, and I touched him with the stick and he can hold his ground, I'm going to touch him with my hand. And it doesn't matter how you do it, because we're not going to pick it up, we're just going to touch it. A little bit different deal when my body's in the equation, isn't it? We haven't tried to pick them up. We're not going to today. I want him to stand still when I touch him there, just like he did with my stick. I don't want him to move. So we're going to rub him here. There. He didn't move. You can't pick them up if you can't touch them. And if he won't let you touch them quietly, then picking them up is going to be too much. Everything in steps. Just like that. That's all I'm going to show you in this video. Because if you can't touch them, then you need to do your due diligence so you can. When you can touch them and you get zero response, you can pick them up. So you practice that. And if I make another video with him, it will be picking the feet up, not preparing them. Right now, I'm more interested in him not moving. If you can get the flag, the stick, your hand to touch that foot, you're really close. Don't get greedy. He's doing the best he can. Bye.